You may even enjoy a cocktail over some cookies as you're watching that package from Frank Davis. Of course, right now at 12:17, we have some good visibility out there. It's not tough to see. We've got a lot of sunshine and a beautiful afternoon on the way, with temperatures right around the mid-70s. So overnight into this morning, we had some pretty big visibility limitations, and we're preparing for another round of that once again tonight into tomorrow. It's actually going to start a little sooner tonight, as we've got that dense fog advisory back in effect at 7 p.m. So another weather impact alert is issued from the WWL Weather Center. Low visibility, especially near the water, will be our concern, but it shouldn't be tough to see the bonfires if you're headed out that way this evening. Of course, they happen right around sunset. Once the sun goes down, the fog is going to ramp up, and that's because our temperatures and dew points will be a little closer. So we're anticipating fog across all of southeast Louisiana. That lyric, "Then One Foggy Christmas Eve," definitely applying this year. Our temperatures right now are ranging from the upper 60s to mid 70s in just a few spots, otherwise the low 70s. So it's a gorgeous afternoon. We'll see the same thing again tomorrow, but you'll notice as we get towards 6 p.m. and 9 p.m., we'll go into those mid and lower 60s. So if you're headed to Mass at 4, 6, or midnight, you're going to be dealing with some of that fog, especially after midnight Mass, leaving to get back home. And of course, if you're headed out early tomorrow, same thing. So here's 10 o'clock. You'll see some of the fog is built in along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, the North Shore closer to our water, our lakes, and our coastlines. And then same thing off towards the west beyond Morgan City. As we get into the overnight period, everything becomes a lot more widespread, and you're waking up on Christmas morning with a similar set of circumstances. By about 10, 11 o'clock, everything should burn off. So if you have the chance to wait a little later before leaving the house, not a bad idea. Our fog advisory with us tomorrow, but then we should have improvements for your Friday and Saturday, though it will stay warm and humid. So we shouldn't have any weather impact alerts beyond tomorrow. The forecast for Christmas itself still going to be beautiful. Again, prepare your outfits accordingly. Maybe crank down the AC to make it feel like winter. But here again, our Christmas Eve forecast for the bonfires looks pretty good. So some great news there as we fall out of the 70s into the 60s. And those mallards are awesome. It's going to be a great thing. As we continue towards Friday, upper 70s, and then over the weekend, 80s back for Saturday and Sunday before our next big cold front arrives. That's going to come in late Sunday with impacts. By Monday, we're going to drop off to the 60s for highs instead of this spring-like forecast. So as you'll notice, we've got that warm, humid air mass locked in place over the next few days. Here comes the front. As it pushes further south, we see a shift in the wind direction, and then eventually that much colder air filtering in with the possibility of a light freeze on the North Shore for Tuesday morning. So Monday morning still going to be warm in the 50s and 60s. Tuesday morning, major difference, 30s across both sides of the lake, with just the coastline still in the 40s. Could see a light freeze on the North Shore, so you'll want to think about people, pets, and plants no matter what, but certainly thinking about those pipes there as well. Again, that timing will be Monday into Tuesday, so next week, just ahead of New Year's Eve, if you're a fan of the more seasonal forecast for the fleur-de-lis drop. We continue with low rain chances, also a great thing. We're not going to see a ton of rain alongside this cold front, and you're certainly not going to have any in your forecast for tonight or tomorrow. So you'll be able to get those presents from door to door with no problem. Have a wonderful and Merry Christmas.